AnaFrills, or AnaVoir, is a Twitch streamer with over 6,000 followers. She describes herself as a clinical psychology grad student, a gamer, and a ballerina and modern dancer. If you were to click on one of her streams, you'd be greeted with an anime girl playing a farming game, but behind her animated VTuber facade hides an extensive past of stalking, harassment, and a multitude of false allegations, all centered around one figure, Destiny, who I'm sure needs no introduction. He and Ana were at one point in a relationship before Destiny broke it off due to Ana being more than obsessive. So allow me to explain just how deluded she was, and unfortunately, still is.
If I were to be friends with her again, absolutely she would. 1,000,000%, of course. Without even a second thought, she would.
But do you see what he does? Yeah. Do you see how he treats me? He's literally in chat laughing at my pain.
I don't think she has the emotional depth to fake her emotions.
And like, we literally argued about this. Like, this isn't fair.
I don't think she can do that, because if she wanted to, I think that there are ways that she could be way more manipulative if she wanted to be, but I think she doesn't because she can't. I don't think she has that depth of character to do it.
I will talk about it forever. I will die on this hill.
Essentially, Destiny is in a polyamorous relationship. I'm not going to get too into it, but it's important to mention for the rest of the video. Basically, Destiny used to be in a relationship with Ana until he cut her off because she was quite obsessive. She disapproved of his unconventional relationship, and from what I've gathered from watching the streams, she presumably wanted him all to herself. But to get the full picture, we have to go back to a much simpler time, that being October 2020.
So recently,
much simpler. This is when Destiny and Ana had their initial debate, and I say the word debate with heavy quotation because this is strangely a lot more civil than your usual Twitch debate.
What if they were on loud?
In the beginning, at least. Ana uses this 2.5-hour platform to outline just how delusional she truly is. Ana genuinely believes she was mentally abused by Destiny, which of course isn't true. Which Ana herself makes clear, albeit unintentionally, by claiming Destiny was dismissive of her boundaries. These boundaries, however, were just a funny way of her saying she can criticize Destiny's way of life as much as she likes, she can spam DM him as much as she likes, and she can tell him he's a psychopathic, Machiavellianistic narcissist as much as she likes.
It's a lot to like pick up your phone, and every time I look at it, there's like another 20 plus messages of you like calling me greedy, like sociopathic or narcissistic or abusive or like.
I definitely have not said sociopathic.
Okay, I'm sorry. Dark triad or whatever other word, like basically saying I'm a horrible, evil person or something, buddy. This is really important, and I'm only going to harp on this because I don't want you saying for the entirety of the conversation that, well, I never called you that. I was just spam linking your article saying that you have behavior traits that exhibit these things or whatever. Like that, because it feels like that's what you're going to say the entire conversation. I don't even know why you're asking me about these things or giving me feedback on these when I've told you like 1,000,000 times I don't want feedback. Here's another one. I'm not deciding anything for this other person. I'm telling you that it's a fact that this type of sexual relationship will hurt this other person. It's always immoral, self-serving behavior. That study was clear that these types of relationships are not always sociopathic, but the ones who did blah, 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 all dark triad personalities, like these are things that you said like over and over and over to me. I could keep scrolling. I'm only like...
Over and over. But during that conversation, yeah. Like, that feels really controlling.
I don't think you know what controlling means. If me setting up a personal boundary for me is not controlling of you.
It's interesting that you say that, since I tried to set up boundaries too and you ignored them.
After you started publicly talking on your stream? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I feel like it's because you kind of just like ignored them all and just dismissed them or like called them ridiculous.
No,
or, like,
let's be ultra clear. The only boundaries of yours that I've called ridiculous are when you somehow construct a boundary that like encompasses my personal life.
Destiny in her mind is in the wrong for disagreeing.
Like, I wish my feelings counted too.
Okay, your feelings don't give you a free pass to attack me repeatedly behind the guise of I feel statements. you abuse the fuck out of your quote-unquote feelings in order to leverage them to attack me.
If I feel a certain way, like, I mean, wouldn't you want to know?
Not all the time. So for instance, one of our major disagreements is I don't care what opinions you have about any of my relationships, and the feelings that you share with me are linking me articles telling me all the reasons why I'm a horrible person for the relationships that I have. But anytime I try to say, like, I don't want to hear about this, you say that I'm being abusive by denying your feelings. Do you understand how you're using your feelings there to just attack me?
I don't agree that it's attacking, no.
Okay.
Because I think that I have every right to express concerns over very concerning behavior.
Why do you this behavior doesn't involve you whatsoever?
It was literally like a month ago that, so like I kind of figured that, you know, I just didn't realize that in a month, like
no,
feedback was not okay at all.
It's not a month that it wasn't that I wanted some arbitrary amount of time to pass. It's that I explicitly told you that I wanted you to stop talking about them, and you ignored that.
All the clips I've shown are from the same stream, not even 5 minutes after Destiny reads out the messages from Ana, telling him his relationship is unhealthy in slightly different words. Ana does a complete 180 in an ultimately futile attempt to save face. This stream has tons of perfect examples to prove just how obsessive Ana truly is.
Got to the point where I was missing anywhere from like 25 to 75 messages from you every single time I'd pick up my phone after not looking at it for 6 hours. Do you think that this is a reasonable amount of conversation to be attempting to initiate when the other person is not responding?
The stream continues to go in circles, with Ana not understanding basic things, Ana being extremely pedantic, and Ana contradicting herself over and over and over again. She somehow cannot fathom how linking articles to someone calling certain extremely broad behavior psychopathic and abusive could be quite damaging to that person. Anyway, one day Ana decided she's probably not going to be convincing any Destiny fans, so she decided to try her luck on Zerka's panel, a stream with 10 political streamers, my actual personal hell. Ana starts crying and tells the others that Destiny is abusive, who, presumably not knowing any of the context, believe her.
Just kind of like everyone wants the DGG to
Not
love
really.
them, and DGG can literally lick the sweat off my dick.
Yep,
You know what I mean?
same thing with me.
What
Same
is up
thing.
with you guys? You guys are brainwashed, man.
Same shit with me. Same shit.
The stream really just goes to show how manipulative Ana can be.
He's still laughing in chat. He's literally laughing at my pain. He's literally still laughing at my pain.
Regardless of DGG, I think this is a community where Ana is welcome, right?
Oh yeah.
Everybody likes Ana here.
Everybody
Yeah,
loves
but
Ana.
do you
Yeah.
see?
My most
But do you
asked for
see
guest.
what he does?
Yeah.
Do you see how he treats me? He's literally in chat laughing at my pain. This is what he fucking does.
When she's on Destiny stream, she constantly has to backtrack and contradict herself because she's being challenged by someone who actually knows what happened. She's almost a completely different person, however, when she can twist the narrative however she wants, with little to no interference. I mean, during the stream, whenever someone tries to bring up a point, she just shouts over them until they stop.
He lies to his community.
Okay, Ana, why not just talk to him?
But I can't leak the DMs because, like,
that
he would
shit.
be extremely upset with me if I
Fuck
leaked all of our DMs.
Okay, Ana, why?
And I showed just exactly
If you tried
the
calling
kind of ways that he's behaved with me.
Something
I'm upset because you hurt me. How is that, like...
I think
I-
he's
I-
been
you
trying.
severely
He's been
fucking
trying
hurt me.
man.
to talk,
Okay.
right? He's been trying to,
Yeah.
to be empathetic, right?
And hold
Yeah,
on,
but
Destiny,
no, because he's
Destiny,
gonna
Destiny, I'm not
gaslight me
trying to-
again.
Okay,
He's gonna
Ana,
gaslight me again.
Anna, I'm not gonna lie.
is.
You labeled me Dark Triad, so sometimes you make shit up.
But you were Dark Triad.
Okay, well, Steven maybe thinks you're crazy.
Almost immediately after Destiny joins, Ana's true character begins to show. As soon as she's challenged, she deflects. Poorly, might I add, but she deflects nonetheless. She's so clearly trying to manipulate the narrative, and that's so obvious when she gets muted because she stops crying almost instantly, realizing it's futile to play the victim whilst muted. After an hour of back and forth arguing, Destiny decides to be the mature one and apologizes to Ana, desperately hoping she'd stop talking about him and they can move on from it.
I'm a bad person.
Remember
okay?
to
I
click
admit this.
the link
I'm a horrible person.
if you want to
Now,
give me a view.
I've admitted that I'm a horrible, horrible, horrible person. Can we please fucking move on? Okay? I accept, hold on, more, I want to go further. I accept full responsibility. I've lied to my fiance. I've lied to my son. Okay, I've lied to my community. Okay, I am a horrible manipulating person, and I am just ready to tell Anna I'm sorry
Remember
for the pain and
to
abuse that
click
I
the
put her
follow
through, and I'm
button.
ready to move on. A changed man. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm sorry for everything. All of this was my fault. Every part of this was my fault, and now I'm moving on, and I never want to talk about this publicly again. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's great. I think Anna's gonna. It's closure time, Anna.
Surely a happy ending? Well, no. After this, Anna continued to talk about Destiny. I mean, the archive of that stream was uploaded on September 2021. I mean, even while I've been researching and scripting this video, Anna continues to debate Destiny on her streams and talk about them on her own. At the time of writing, a few weeks ago, Destiny confronted Anna once again, and once again, Anna continued to backtrack and play the victim. This is extremely evident when on a previous stream, Anna told her followers that Destiny pressured her to let him not use a condom. When Destiny confronted her directly, she switched the narrative to Destiny managed to convince her not to use a condom.
Anna, you're literally saying things on stream about how, like, I forced you out of a condom usage, or how I'm, like, spreading STDs to people.
Okay, hold the fuck up. I never said forced or pressured. I said you're fucking weird about condoms, dude. And you were like trying to convince me that it's totally fine to like not wear a condom.
Anna, we had the exact same position on it, and you tried to claim that I talked you out of using one. That's pressuring somebody.
No, I said you tried to convince me that it's okay to not wear condoms. He's the one that was like pressuring me to not use a condom.
So just to be clear, you verbatim said he was the one pressuring me to not use a condom. That's a really rapey thing to say, right?
Her own streams really give an insight into her mind. With no one but her own heavily moderated chat to talk to, she creates an echo chamber where everything she says is fact. She doesn't need evidence, she can just talk about whoever she wants, however she wants, and more often than not, she decides to talk about Destiny quite negatively. To be perfectly honest, you don't even need to watch that much of her stream. Anna just keeps on repeating herself over and over and over again. Clearly a lot of things she can twist, and if anything, is just sad to watch.
Because I've been abused. His behavior meets the criteria for emotional abuse. Don't you fucking tell me that it wasn't emotional abuse.
I personally see no sign of Anna stopping, at least not in the near future. Discussing Destiny is clearly the only way she can get views, which in my opinion is rather pathetic.
I will die on this hill. I will die on this hill. You really don't understand that. I will die on this fucking hill. I will die on this hill until everyone understands that I've been victimized severely. Because I will not put up with this.
Now, to end this video off, how about we leave Anna alone for a second and take a look at the types of people she attracts. Being a somewhat controversial Twitch streamer, Anna really needs chat moderators who like her enough to sit through our streams and keep the chat squeaky clean. But when you're as deluded as Anna clearly is, normal people are gonna have a hard time sitting through your streams and keeping bad faith actors out of them. So how lucky must Anna have been when she found Merle? An interesting guy.
Does anyone else think they would be a cute couple? Do one of those chat survey things about it, please. Survey time? No other options? You two are cute together. I want to see if anyone else agrees with me. Go to the beach with Merle. See? Aww. Have you thought about it more, AnaVoir, and realized how right I am? Favorite Anna, me, or AnaVoir? If I win, you have to go on a date with Merle and stream it. I won! When is the date? I nominate a solution to that problem. This is what I mean. You two are so cute. I ship it. I already invited myself to your wedding with Merle. Why not Merle? You two are cute together. Where do I file my formal protest? Is the problem that Merle works fast food?
This is confirmed to be, this is Merle.
Yeah, it's weird when people try and ship me and Merle, because it's literally like shipping brother and sister.
So that concludes my video on AnaVoir, a clearly insane manipulator who should not be taken seriously. Anna won't stop. As I mentioned earlier, the only time she gets attention is when she's talking about Destiny, and she evidently craves that attention. Every clip I use in this video of Anna saying something would have been repeated multiple times, even during the same stream. I mean, she's so clearly run out of things to say about Destiny, which makes sense because she's been dragging this out for almost a year and a half now. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you've made it to the end, I would encourage you to subscribe. I have a much bigger project coming soon that you probably don't want to miss. Also, feel free to follow me on Twitter. With all that being said, I'll see you next time.